Hey, welcome back to the car. So I'm headed into Lowe's to pick up a few supplies for a project that I've been working on for a couple of weeks. I ran out of grout for this particular project, and I need probably a cup of grout to finish what I'm working on. So I thought I'd come on and explain what it is that I'm working on. So a few weeks ago, I was shopping on Marketplace, really just browsing, didn't need anything. I don't think I was looking for anything in particular that time. And this antique mantle came across the feed that really grabbed my attention, and it's gorgeous. It's oak, it's huge, it's ornate, it's beautiful. Now, I wasn't in the market for a mantle at all. Did not need one. Didn't really want one. Hadn't really thought about getting one, but it just came across there. Which, how many times are we on Marketplace and we just, for me in particular, I just see something like that's really pretty. I gotta have it. My husband's kind of like, at this point, he's like, where are you gonna put that? And I'm like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's too pretty to leave. So anyway, so we go and we get this mantle. It's beautiful. I think I paid $115 for it, which when you see the size of this thing and just how pretty it is, it was a steal. So we have it, and we've had this sitting around, trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. My husband and I came to this idea together is that to make like a faux, we already have a fireplace in the living room, so we didn't need it in there. So we thought we could make like a faux fireplace area in our dining room and make it really cozy in there. And so that's the project. That's what we've been working on. So when I say fireplace area, we can't just like, James and I, we cannot just, lean this thing against the wall and call it a day. We have to, it's got to be real looking. It's, we just can't. So what we've been doing is making a brick wall, small brick wall behind the mantle. And I'll show that to you. I'll show that process to you. But anyway, that's why I'm running to Lowe's, because I ran out of grout for this little wall that we're doing. But anyway, so I just want to come on and explain what we're doing, and I will show you pictures and video of all that process. I hope you like how it turns out. I think so far it's looking really, really neat. This is not our first time to work with brick veneer, but it's been years since we have, and I do remember very clearly the last time that I worked with it. We did an archway in our downstairs, and I very clearly remember saying that I would never touch brick veneer again. It's hard. It's hard on your body. It looks, when you look at videos online, it looks really, they make it look so simple, but it's not simple. It's heavy, and it's just, especially when you're on your knees on the floor, bending over with a heavy bag of grout, trying to grout in these tiny places, and you can't really see what you're doing. It's hard. So anyway, here's me again saying, I don't want to do this again. But anyway, I hope you like what we're doing and how it turned out. I think it looks kind of neat. So anyway, enjoy. Thanks. for the wall of the fireplace, we're just using a half sheet of 1/4-inch plywood. And then we have our brick veneers, and we're using liquid nails to adhere those veneers onto the board. And those are just thin strips of wood that my husband cut to use as little spacers for it. So I'm just about finished putting all the bricks on. James is out in the yard actually cutting the end pieces for this. And what happens next, we just need to let it cure for 24 hours before we can come back and grout it. I'm just getting the grout mixed up here. We are using unsanded grout in the shade Linen. And if you look really close, you can see the look of dread in my face. I know it's coming. It's not easy.